people are acting on a whole nother level on that. Can't wait to see that karma train coming through. Choo-choo. Mood of the day. Really? You gotta give us more credit than that. Some people, buckle up, buttercup. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Welcome back, everyone, to Mona's Take. I am your host, Mona Rose, and we are here to talk about everything reality TV. We are going to be talking about Big Brother. There's not really any spoilers in this one. I think that even though this week has been chaotic, I think everybody kind of is on the same page now about what they're going to do. Most of them, anyway. So there was a big to-do about Hisam's veto speech. A lot of the house guests were talking about it, talking about how cruel it was. Siri said something about he's already shown that he's not above humiliating someone in front of all America. And so the veto speech last night, I expected to hear a lot more. But we're going to talk about Hassan for a little bit. Because I haven't put my opinion out there on this, but I'm going to. If you don't watch the live feeds, you don't know. So I'm going to let you know. We know that Luke went home for saying the N-word, which he should have immediately. CBS did what they needed to do. However, there's been a lot of talk, mainly from Hassan, Jag, and Blue. And every time they start talking and they mention the word white girl or white people, the feeds cut. They go to something else and they don't come back to them until they're done with their conversation. And I'm like, so they've done it a few times. So I think that the speech was a lot worse than what they showed on TV last night, because I think that they're protecting him. They don't want the public to know that he is coming across as it's his mission to go after the white people, because he doesn't want any more brown on brown crime. That's his quote. So I think his speech to Riley was a lot worse, and CBS edited him very well. We all know how they do that. How they protect the ones that they want to protect. So, of course, social media took off last night after last night's episode. Oh, it wasn't that bad. What everybody making a big fuss about. They don't realize how good the editing team can be and what they can put together from almost nothing. I am sure that a lot of that was cut out. I'm trying to remember, there was something last year that everybody was talking about, but then when it was shown on TV, it was much to do about nothing. And I think it's the same thing. So Hussam has made comments that he's not going after Izzy and Blue because of their sexual orientation group, community, as he put it. So he won't go after Blue, he won't go after Izzy for those reasons. He's told Jag that he would never go after Jag because him being a Muslim, he couldn't do that. He couldn't go against another comrade, for lack of better terms. But he's telling me, I'm not coming after you. I would never come after you. I've never come after Blue. I'd never come after Izzy. He is pissed off because he was not included in Riley's original alliance. He has said as much. He has said, I'm with the group I'm with because that's what I was forced to be with. He doesn't want to be with that side of the house. He wants to be on Riley's side of the house. But he's pissed off because they didn't choose him. And his HOH reign is horrible. He is like a dictator in there. He's threatened Matt. He's like, you know, she's going, and if you don't, basically she's going, if you don't fall in line, you're next. He's got a very bad superior complex. Although he says, oh, we're all in this together, or whatever. No. He turned around and made an alliance with Jag, Blue, and Corey, I think. Maybe not Corey. I don't remember who the other one was, but he made another side alliance. The other side of his side of the house, the professors found out about it. They all got pissed, so they wanted to get back at him. So Sari and Izzy have worked the whole house, flipped it to where Riley's going nowhere. They're going to blindside Hassan with a unanimous vote to get out Cameron as a final FU to Hisam and his dictatorship. That took a lot of work. That took a couple of days. But then, these people wear me out. And I'm not even on it 24/7 like I was last year. I just don't have time with everything else I have going on. But they're wearing me out. The back and forth and the undecisiveness of this group is painful. Like, get something, say you're going to do it, stick to it, and be done with it. Not all this back and forth crap. But they woke up yesterday morning and decided, Siri and Izzy, no, that's not the plan anymore. We got to flip the house back. We got to get Riley out. We're still going after Hassan. Everybody in that house, except for Cameron, is saying they're going after Hassan because of the way that he's acted this week. So he's in trouble no matter what, whether it's his alliance or one of his alliances, because he has two now, remember. Sorry, guys. My cup's not cooperating with me this morning, along with everything else. So everybody in the house except for Cameron has said he's going next week. Now, whether it be they put him on the block and give him a chance to play veto, because he's already won 2 vetoes in an HOH. He's won 3 competitions back to back. So do they put him on the block and give him the opportunity to play? Or do they try to backdoor him and hope that he doesn't play in the veto? If it were me, he would be the biggest backdoor of this century. Because if he has a chance to compete, he's going to win. The only difference between him and Michael, I think, from last year is that Michael was more humble. He was easier to get along with. People liked him. That's why he got to stay in so long. Now, the first competition that he lost, they did boot him there towards the end. But they're not going to, I don't think they're going to give Hisam that opportunity because he's arrogant. He is cruel. He told Riley, well, you're going to be evicted, but you know, there's always a chance that they can have a battle back or something like that, and you can come back in the house. And when you come in the house, we can start over from fresh and we can work together. And I think he believes this shit. It's like, dude, who the hell? I'm going to vote you out. I put you up. You're my target. I'm going to vote you out. But if you come back from a battle back, you and I will work together. How many people do you think would say, that sounds like a plan? Hell no. He's delusional. So we went over the back and forth. Felicia is talking, and who was she talking to? I don't remember. She talked to so many people on the couch last night. I don't remember which one she was talking to, but she was telling Felicia, Hassan's the target no matter who wins. Like I said, even his own teammates are wanting to put him up. So that's the talk of the house, is he's going to be put up no matter what. They're all mad at him because, like I said, he made an alliance with Blue and Jag. And his quote, what he said was that he was on the other side of the house and it's who he got stuck with. So he's still mad that he didn't get to be with Riley. So a little while later, Blue and Jag are talking. Now remember, Jag and Riley I thought were supposed to be like a final duo or whatever, but I think that Jag has gotten closer to Blue now. And Blue and Jag are talking, and they're saying that Jared's playing the same game as Cameron. And Blue wants him out. So I think Blue has finally realized that Jared's playing both sides of the house, which is exactly what Cameron's doing. You know, he was on this good alliance, and then the second that they didn't win, actually before even the new HOH was crowned, he started flipping and telling everybody on the other side of the house who all was in the alliance, who came up with it, who they were going after, the whole 9 yards. He's spilled everything. And I can't even say it's because the other side of the house won immunity, or had a household, because it was before the live eviction he started turning on her. But Blue says Jared's playing that same game. He's playing both sides of the house, and she wants him out. Jared is playing a really flirty game with Blue. And Blue is working it. She's got him thinking that there's no way she would come after him. You better watch it, that one, because I think that one's going to be the one to bite him in the ass. A little while later, Riley's talking to Jared, and she said that everybody's afraid to go after Cameron because they don't want to piss off Hassan, and that they need to be playing their own game. She tells him about him threatening Matt. And, I mean, even with Corey, when he was doing his HOH interviews with everybody before nominations, and Corey said, look, I'm not here to rock the boat. I'm not here to shake anything up. And Hassan was like, well, it's a good thing that you're not, and I don't think anything could be shaken up at this point, and you would be foolish to try. So it's like he comes across as this badass. You know, you're going to get in line or you're next type thing. And you can't do that. When you have an alliance, you got to work together. You don't tell your alliance who's next. You don't tell your alliance what to do. You give a suggestion, and you should all work together and figure out who you want to put up. But Big Brother is not a dictatorship. Never has been, never will be. So he's just painting that target bigger. Nicole, Mimi, I think it's what they call her. She's never wanted Riley to stay. She's always wanted Riley out. So she's happy that they've switched back now to where they are going to vote Riley out. And I saw a little bit of Mean Girl in America last night. She's talking about what her goodbye message to Riley would be. And that, wink, wink, she may have to tell her that she'll take care of Matt for her while she's gone. I was like, that's so uncalled for. Riley hasn't done anything to her. She hasn't even been in Riley's sights. But it's like that Mean Girl came out. I'm like, what the hell? And while we're on that subject, the veto competition. There was much to do about the fact that it was having to do with hearing and that they should have made it easier for Matt or had something different for Matt. The thing is, they did make accommodations for Matt. However, you don't know who's going to play in the veto. They pulled the chips. They had no idea that Matt was playing in this veto, and you can tell that this stuff is planned out way in advance. So everybody was up in arms about that. What I found odd were the girls. Who wears mini skirts and high heels, even if they are boots, to a veto competition? You know you're going to have to be doing some kind of running or some kind of moving around, and they were steadily pulling down their skirts so it didn't show their ass. I'm like, are they just doing this to be on TV, or do they really want to win Big Brother? Because I'd have been in me some jogging clothes and some tennis shoes, and I'd have got it done. But I just found that odd. So that's about it. This is a pretty short one. Not a whole lot going on. A lot of talk going back and forth about keep Riley, don't keep Riley, get rid of Cameron, don't get rid of Cameron. They flip-flopped. As of this morning when they went to bed, the plan was Riley's going home. The original plan, they're going to let Hassan have his way. They're going to make him feel comfortable. And then hopefully whoever wins HOH this week will get him out. We'll see. That's their plan as of when they went to bed. Now, they've still got 12 hours or so today. These house guests, they don't just make up their mind and stick with it. They go back and forth. So it could change again. I guess we'll see tonight. I'm hoping that we get to see the HOH competition and who wins it. But they've gotten away from that. I know last year a lot of them were after the show had gone off, and then we'd have to wait for the live feeds to come back on and try to figure out who has a key around their neck. Whereas the seasons before, we got to see a lot of the HOH competitions, and we got to see the end of them. So we'll see tonight if we get to see the HOH competition play out. No clue. I will do a video in the morning and have that out hopefully before I go to bed. And we will know who won HOH. So, see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the show tonight. As always, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Get it out there. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, much love.